Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, and yes, today from the title I'll be doing an NBA 2024 All-Star review on the East and West teams and what my prediction was, and see how close I was with the real picks and the starters and reserves. So stay tuned, it's going to be good. I'm also look at all other All-Star news in dunk contest, three-point contest, Steph VS Sabrina, skills challenge, all that stuff. So stay tuned, it's going to be good. We'll get through it as quickly as possible. So we're going to have a look at the prediction, the real East versus West starters and reserves. So we'll go into the roster here on the NBA app, and we'll look at the Eastern Conference first. So that's what the starters were picked for the Eastern Conference All-Star game. You got Giannis, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Haliburton, Damian Lillard, and Jason Tatum. But of course, with those starters, Joel Embiid is out because he had that surgery, so he won't be playing the All-Star game. So in replacement for that is Trae Young and Scotty Barnes, because also Julius Randle's out with injury, so he won't be playing either. So with that, the reserves then, we got Bam, we got Paolo first All-Star game, Jaylen Brown, Scotty Barnes, Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Maxey, Donovan Mitchell, Trae Young. So I think Randle, I don't think is playing. I don't think Embiid is playing either. So that's what the East were. That's the picks. So you can have a look there. I think it's a solid East team. I'm not really sure why Julius Randle was there to start. I think Trae Young deserved to be an All-Star. He's an injury replacement, but I think he putting up numbers like can't believe, and I deserve he should have been picked there, but that's what the voters did. And the coach, of course, is Doc Rivers. He'll be coaching the East team for that. I will have a look, though, at what my prediction was for that East starters and reserves. So what they were is I predicted the starters to be Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, Damian Lillard, Giannis, and Tatum. Out of those, I was correct for 3 of them. Tatum, Giannis, and Lillard are all the starters for that, as you can probably see there. Yep, I got 3 out of the 5 right, and Haliburton is replaced. And also, I think Joel Embiid is out, so someone's going to sub in there. And then for the bench of the East, on where I went with that, I'll show you. I went Jalen Brunson, Scotty Barnes, Mikal Bridges, Bam, and Tyrese. So with that, Tyrese is in the starter. I was right with Jalen Brunson. I was right with Bam. Mikal Bridges didn't get that. And I think Scotty Barnes will sub in there as well. So out of that, I got 3 out of the 5 pick there. And the wild cards for that were Donovan Mitchell, Trae Young, and Pascal Siakam. But of course, that's different there. So that's what my prediction was. And this is what the East team looks like now. That's what it is. So I think it's a solid East team, but honestly, the West is packed better than that. So I'm not sure about the East team. I don't know. I think the West is going to absolutely demolish them in the All-Star game, but I could be wrong. With the West now, some key highlights here is on the bench, Karl Anthony Towns chosen for the All-Star game. I'm not too sure about that. But for the starters, though, that's what they were. So Luka, Kevin Durant, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, LeBron, and Jokic for the All-Star starters. Captain is LeBron, and for the East, captain was Giannis. And then for the reserves, you got Devin Booker, and of course, Steph Curry, Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and Karl Anthony Towns. The coach is Chris Finch. And what my prediction was, you'll see that on the screen. I'm going through as quickly as possible I can. And for the screen, I picked Jokic, Durant, Luka, and LeBron James with Steph Curry. So out of the starters for the West, I got 4 out of the 5. Steph Curry came off the bench, replacing Shai, who is in the starter. So congrats to Shai. He's been playing amazing in OKC. He definitely deserves an All-Star. So I got 4 out of 5 for that West prediction. And then for my bench for the West, I went with Shai, De'Aaron Fox, Kawhi Leonard, Davis, and Sabonis. Now, I don't know why Fox wasn't chosen. He's been playing amazing in Sacramento along with Sabonis. And I deserve Shai should have been in the starter when I predicted it. So happy for Shai. Davis, I was right for the bench there. So really, Sabonis and Fox, I don't know why they haven't really chosen. Fox is playing amazing in Sacramento at the moment. But that's what the reserves there that I picked. So overall, I'm pretty happy with both team selection. I think the West are going to really dominate in this All-Star game, I reckon. You got Luka, Durant, Shai, Jokic battling Steph Curry coming off the bench with Paul George, Kawhi Leonard. So really, I think the West is a stronger team. My final prediction for the All-Star game is that the West team will win. I think LeBron is going to put up on a show again. I think Steph Curry could come out and drop another 50 bomb with 14 or whatever threes. I'm excited. It's going to be good. There's so much happening before this with the dunk contest, skills challenge, all that stuff. But that's what the teams were. I like it. And now I'm going to move on and show you the skills challenge and all that stuff there. So whatever your guys' prediction is, who do you reckon will win? I think the West is a very strong team there. So I'll go into the latest news if it's going to load. There's also come out is the Rising Stars as well. So I'll try and find where the Rising Stars game in. I think it's on here. Rising Stars practice here. Here it is. Here we go. So Rising Stars. This is what the Rising Stars rookies are. You got Victor. You got Chet. Roster. Here we go. So Team Pow is Victor Wembanyama, Brendan Miller, Brendan Pizensky from the Warriors, Jaime Jaquez, Jabari Smith, Kaysen Wallace, Billy Kukabali. For Team Kaminka, Paolo, these are the sophomores. Paolo, Jane Ivey, Jalen Duran, Keegan Murray, Jonte George, Dyson Daniels, Scoot Henderson. Team Jalen, Holmgren, Williams, Matherin, Sharp, Lively II, Kelsler, Hawkins, and Sohan. And for Team Def, then these are the people who are in the G League, I think. Mac McClung, Williams, Smith, Holan, and all those guys you can see there. So really, I think for the Rising Stars roster, I really think Team Paolo, Pau Gasol, I think, could win this one. You got rookies in there. I'm so proud of Brendan Pizensky in getting an all-star like Rising Stars. He's been playing amazing Golden State where we are with a run and all that. So I'm very happy to see Brendan Pizensky at All-Star Weekend. And really to see Victor Wembanyama, Brendan Miller all playing together. I'm excited for that. But moving on from there. Team Kaminka. Sorry, this is not the sophomore team. This is what they picked. So from the rookies this season, Henderson, George are with sophomores with Ivy, During, Murray, Daniels, and Paolo. That's what it is there. And that's the Rising Stars. And then I will go to the dunk contest and skills challenge. So we'll go to the skills challenge and look at the players who are in that. I'll try and all fit this in one video if I can. So that's what it is. So skills challenge, there's 3 teams, as you know from last year. You've got team top picks, team Pacers from the home all-star team, which is the Pacers, and then all-stars. You've got Paolo, Edwards, and Victor in the skills challenge. I'm so excited to see Victor. Then you got, of course, team Pacers, Halliburton, Matherin, Turner, and then you've got Scotty Barnes, Maxey, and Trae Young for the all-stars. And I'm excited to see that. I think that's before the dunk contest, which I'll zoom to now. First of all, we'll go slam dunk contest. And people in this dunk contest, Mac McClung is back in the dunk contest along with Jaylen Brown, Jaime Jaquez, and Jacob Toppin. I think that's Obi Toppin's brother, I'm pretty sure. But love to see Mac McClung back in the dunk contest. Last year he put on a show, or in Cleveland he put on a show. And Jaylen Brown in the dunk contest, and I think Jaime Jaquez is going to make a show there as well. So they're the participants there for the dunk contest. And the 3-point contest, before we get to the Steph vs Sabrina one, we've got some big shooting here in this contest, some guards who are going to light it up from beyond the arc. Malik Beasley, Jalen Brunson, Tyrese, Damian, Laurie Markin, and Donovan Mitchell, Karl Anthony Towns, and Trae Young. So I'm excited with this. Excited to see Dame go, Tyrese go, and also Laurie Markin, the 2 big men in Laurie Markin and Karl Anthony Towns. I'm so excited to see how they go, being the big men of the league and in the 3-point contest. That's the participants there. And now we get to the Steph vs Sabrina 3-point challenge, the 2 best 3-pointers in WNBA and I think NBA. So who is going to win Steph versus Sabrina. This is going to be so exciting. This is really the new thing I've added in here. I'm really excited to see this happen. Steph versus Sabrina. 3-point challenges set. It's going to be the same as the 3-point contest, but now just with 2 people going head to head. So I'm going to see how Steph goes with this. I think Sabrina could come out here and upset Steph Curry. And he spoke there on a Warriors game when he was on the mic. He said, we should settle this now. And who actually is the best shooter. So really, I think Curry will have something in his bag to win this. But Sabrina will give it a shot. So really, that's going to be the most exciting thing is the Sabrina versus Steph challenge. That's really one to look at for there. I think that's at the end of all the challenges before they come. And then you get to the 73rd All-Star game in Indiana, and that's going to be one to look out for as well. So that's all for this video. Now, I know I've just spurted out everything. I just want to try and get into one video, but you saw my screen on all the players you can see with your eyes. But if you want to look deeper into this and see them again, all the teams, just get the NBA app because you have up to date with regular season games and also All-Star stuff with teams, players, news, all that stuff before the All-Star weekend comes up in about a week's time. So stay tuned for that. That is all for this video. I probably broke it down very quickly, but I just wanted to get it through. My prediction, I was done. I got a pretty well on spot with my prediction, but that's what I got there. So just stay tuned for limited videos, probably not really a lot of videos, just community posts, some YouTube shorts or whatever. I'll see what I post, but really just stay tuned for whenever I post. If I don't post, channel's slowly dipping away, so it's only be every week or whatever. I might not even post every Warriors game, so just stay tuned for that. I might do an update video later on. I might to explain that a bit more, but that's it. So thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. Until next time, enjoy life, have fun, peace.